So, welcome to the Unapologetic Chauvinist. Again, this is Justice, your host. First, I want to say, if you're not watching this border wall issue and the government shutdown issue and possible financial issues that could arise from this situation, you're not being prudent and wise. And I think we're supposed to be prudent and wise, especially from my biblical perspective, that worldview that I operate from. We're supposed to be watching and praying as these things take place. So, excuse me, I'd like to urge you to watch and pray. But this news clip came out this morning from CNN. I think it was this morning. So let's look at this.
More than anything else. I don't think you're going to see a shutdown. I wouldn't want to go to it now. If you did have it, it's the Democrats' fault. And I accepted the first one, and I'm proud of what we've accomplished, because people learned during that shutdown all about the problems coming in from the southern border. I accept. I've always accepted.
So two things. CNN got it wrong. He said, even though he says he doesn't think, it says, I don't think we will have a shutdown, as you can see down there at Breaking News. But if you hear what he's saying he's still saying it's possible. Okay, so CNN should have said President thinks it's possible as well. Not just that he doesn't think, but he thinks it's possible as well. And also he says, people got to learn more about what's going on at the border. No, what people should have learned was that government is too involved in our lives. There are too many people working for government, and that if we have this situation in the future, if there's some crisis with the dollar, if you follow financial issues, that we're going to see a bigger problem in the future if this continues. So this is what we should have learned from this. But let's keep going.
Accepted it. But this one, I would never accept if it happens, but I don't think it's going to happen. But this would be totally on the Democrats. Okay?
Mr. President, are you saying that you may amend and send back the proposed compromise, or that you may grudgingly accept it and then move forward?
Well, it's always nice to negotiate a little bit, right? So, whatever you get. But I would hope that there won't be a shutdown. I am extremely unhappy with what the Democrats have given us. It's sad.
So again, he didn't directly respond. And again, I don't have a dog in this race or a pony in this race. But the question was, will you send it back? Will you send back the proposal? And he says it's always nice to negotiate. So here it is. It's Tuesday, and the government shutdown will continue after the 15th, which is Friday. So let's really, really think about what he's saying here. We have to be critical thinkers and listeners, wise and prudent listeners. But let me also say this. I made 2 videos about food stamps and what people should be doing if they have food stamps, being prudent and wise and storing stuff. Let me also say people should put their trust in God more than the things they might be able to store. But it's still wise to store things, but you still should have your faith in God, because you may be in a situation where those things you store, you might have to leave that stuff because the chaos that might ensue. Again, I'm not saying that it will. I'm saying that it's possible. In addition, I also mentioned folks who don't get food stamps and the possibility of skyrocketing food prices. We've already seen food prices rise, especially since 2008 and the financial recession, as they want to call it. But I think statistically it would have been considered a depression. The difference is that we had that stimulus program that made it appear or feel like it wasn't a depression. Even myself, I didn't feel the effects of that recession till maybe a year later because of the way the stimulus package worked. But again, listen closely when you hear these people speak. It doesn't matter which politician we're talking about. You have to listen carefully and dissect the words and read between the lines, as they say.
It's sad. They're doing the country no favor. They are hurting our country very badly. But we certainly don't want to see a shutdown. But you'll be hearing fairly soon. The bottom line is on the wall.
How soon? How soon is soon? Will it be before Friday?
We're building the wall, and we're using other methods other than this, and in addition to this, we have a lot of things going. We have a lot of money in this country.
But anyway, he goes on to explain some of the construction that's already taken place, and early in the clip he's explaining, you know, some of the construction that takes place. You should look at it for yourself. Again, I just wanted to give a little commentary on that, and I think that we all need to be wise enough to see what might be taking place and take provisions for it, and pray to God that your plans work out, and if they don't, pray to God that God has a better plan for you. Anyway, God bless and good day.